To solidify his spot on the Detroit Lions roster, Jermar Jefferson must get better at special teams. Hello everyone, my name is Derek and welcome back to Detroit Lions Syndicate. You already know what we do on this channel. We talk all things about your favorite team, the Detroit Lions. So join the Syndicate by subscribing to the YouTube channel and ringing the notification bell if you want to be notified of every Syndicate video. Second year, 7th round pick, Jermar Jefferson is trying to find his place on the Detroit Lions team. Dan Campbell has said several times that the way that a player stands out is to up his game on special teams. That was one of the primary reasons that they drafted Malcolm Rodriguez, and now he's kind of slowly creeping his way in potentially the starting lineup. But not only the starting lineup, but the communication green dot as well. So to really make your mark or leave your mark with this coaching staff and our head coach, Dan Campbell, you've got to have some grit and you got to be good at special teams. Jermar Jefferson, the 7th round pick in the 2021 NFL draft, is really trying to find his place on the Detroit Lions roster. I know it came a little bit of a surprise to me when we took Jermar in last year's draft. Being a 7th round pick, I wasn't too upset about it, but we had just taken DeAndre Swift the year before that. We already saw that it might be a little tough for Swift to finish the season. So I looked at Jermar Jefferson as maybe an insurance policy to DeAndre Swift, being type of a smaller back. We already have Jamal Williams, the big bruiser running back, so Jermar would be like that scat back type. But after a pretty good preseason by Jermar Jefferson, he found himself warming the bench quite a bit in the 2021 season. So when Jermar came to Detroit and was asked to play special teams, it was kind of foreign to him. And his college career consists of 2 kick returns for a total of 32 yards. So it was quite humbling when Jermar got to the city of Detroit. But Jermar knows that if he's going to make any impact with this roster as training camp approaches, he's going to have to put in some work on special teams. Very foreign, Jefferson said after the Lions' final open practice of organized team activities last week. But after a year under my belt, I feel like I got used to it. Talking with the special teams coach, Coach Dave Flip, he's a good coach. I think I got a lot better coming in this year. I remember specifically last year, we didn't know if Jermar Jefferson was going to even make the team. Although he was a draft pick that year, we didn't really know if he was going to make it with Craig Reynolds coming out of nowhere, and we already had Godwin Igwebuike as well. So we didn't really know if Jermar was even going to crack the 53-man roster. Well, he did, and I think a lot of it was in part to that performance that he put on in the preseason, hurdling a guy, stiff-arming other guys. I mean, he came out like a man possessed trying to make the team, and I think it showed in his runs. But this year might be a little different. I think, honestly, it might come down between Godwin and him when it comes to that initial running back position in the 53-man roster. He knows that he has to put in the work on special teams. I see myself playing all 4 special teams, Jefferson said. Punt, return, kick, and kickoff return. Just trying to go in on special teams, full head of steam with those 4 positions. Jermar was the 5th running back pretty much last season. We had DeAndre Swift, we had Jamal Williams, we then had Godwin, then we had Craig, and then Jermar. So Jermar was feeling some type of way while he was sitting on the bench. I was getting mad and I was like, man, I've never been away from football this long. I was getting stressed out, but I had long talks with God and my parents, and they kind of helped me out. They were always telling me to be patient, talk with the coaches, get closer with them and things like that. Friends started getting closer, talking to me, and everything really started getting better with my mind. Jefferson didn't have a bad season considering that he was the 5th running back and a 7th round pick. He had 15 carries for 74 yards. He had 5 catches as well. He had his lone touchdown run of 28 yards against the Pittsburgh Steelers. That game ended in a tie. I think he wound up getting hurt that game. But before that, he looked pretty good running the rock. So as we saw during the preseason and his brief time during the season last year, Jermar Jefferson has potential. I could really see Jermar playing a bigger role this season. Not just on special teams, though. But the way no-nonsense coach Deuce Staley looks at it is if you want more playing time, you got to put in that work on special teams. He's another one that had a good offseason as far as preparation, preparing themselves. And just speaking of his frustration, it's very easy. You want to play? Do more, period. That just don't go for him. That goes for everybody. Do more. Show us that you deserve to go out there and play. You deserve to go out there and challenge 2 and challenge 3 or whoever it is. It's very simple, man. You get in my room, I don't have a starter. You want to start? Win the position. If the reoccurring theme last season was next man up, the reoccurring theme this season is competition. And that competition will bring out the best of each individual player. Nothing's going to be given to you. You have to go out there and take it. What they're teaching goes beyond the football field. It's also in life as well. If you want to be the best, you've got to beat the best. Come in there and show that you want it. Believe it or not, the same thing applies on this YouTube platform. There are many content creators that talk Detroit Lions. I'm just another one in the space. My goal is to be the best. So if I want to be the best, I've got to beat the best. And that is always something that has driven me, not only on YouTube, but in life as well. So I think I can get what the coaches are saying. But let me know in the comments below, what impact do you think Jermar is going to make this season for the Detroit Lions? My name is Derek. This is Detroit Lions Syndicate. If you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you are a regular viewer and keep coming back but not a subscriber, consider helping me reach my goal of 4,000 by July 1st. We got about 10 days to do that. And right now we're sitting at 3,830. Hey, Siri, how many days into the Detroit Lions season opener?
The Lions take on the Eagles in 82 days.
You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself. And as always, go Lions.